Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll see how Gongsheng turns piano lessons with kids into a battle. Gongsheng reluctantly approached the piano, fingers magically dancing, notes leaping in the air. The customers in the shop were stunned by the melody. Xiaoxun chuckled, but just then, Gongsheng suddenly halted, like a lost little deer, bolting out the door, with Xiaoxun hot on his heels. Why did this once revered peer choose to give up? Xiaoxun seemed like his personal psychologist at that moment. The reason for not playing the piano is pretty simple. Everyone think about it for a sec. Let's build some suspense. Brothers want to date but no desirable girl around. Heart races yet too scared to hold hands. Don't be afraid to make demands. The more you ask for, the better your matchmaker will aim for your love life. He could hear people talk, but once he started to play, the more he sank in, the more the music faded like a high tide. Xiaoxun, hearing this, turned into the night and gave Gongsheng a good smack, as if to scatter his musical notes. After the beating, Xiaoxun suggested Gongsheng accompany him on piano. Gongsheng's refusal went unheard. This proud demeanor left Gongsheng dumbfounded, like the spring breeze that didn't know how to react. Under the unbothered spring sky, Xiaoxun would actually admit Gongsheng as his most trusted accompanist. Gongsheng was touched but not ready to commit, yet the very next day Xiaoxun chased him like the wind. Vowing to make him nod, Gongsheng saw sheets of music everywhere. It was like he was watching a blockbuster of symphonies. The piano room was wallpapered with sheets, music stuffed in books. His home was bursting with score. Even when Gongsheng wanted to ask Chen, the window was plastered with scores, making him wonder, what in the world is this? But Gongsheng knew he couldn't do it, so on competition day, he chose to pull a Houdini. Xiaoxun conducted a full school search and finally found Gongsheng hiding on the rooftop. When interrogated, Gongsheng could only muster, not hearing the piano felt like plunging into the deep sea. No one could understand the despair. Hein, I can't hear. It felt like being at the bottom of a dark ocean, surrounded by darkness, no light, just endless black. Mom, I'm lost in the dark waters, alone like a helpless baby, with nowhere to go. But Xiaoxun's words were like a beam of light, illuminating his heart. He told Gongsheng, so what if I can't hear? I just want you to accompany me. It's as easy as frying chicken. Even if not perfectly, whenever he performs, someone waits, and his music will surely touch hearts. I just want to give you a breath of life, and I might turn a bit foolish in the process. So please, come along and let me accompany you. Gongsheng couldn't comprehend those heavy tears, but facing Xiaoxun, he finally stood up and agreed to his request. It was as if he stepped out of the shadows into the light, and Xiaoxun's encouragement followed him. This is the caption with its corresponding translation. The judges below focused their gaze, recognizing this once genius. The pressure suddenly felt like a mountain on his shoulders. At the beginning, Gongsheng could still clearly hear the piano, almost like whispers of silence, and he was unable to escape. But in that instant, Xiaoxun accelerated his playing, forcing Gongsheng to catch up with all his might. As his focus sharpened, Gongsheng noticed a familiar smirk among the audience. It was none other than Nonna, wearing a mocking grin. The notes scattered like wind-blown leaves, Gongsheng's melody fading. Like falling into an abyss, the piano went off pitch. He could only grit his teeth and continue playing, sinking into the deep sea, while the audience's harsh questions felt like Judgment Day. All of this sent Gongsheng into panic until he finally shot his eyes skyward and exclaimed, "No way. Seriously? Even Vinny has stopped playing?" Xiaoxun gasped, his voice echoing out. However, we must continue to believe, for this could merely be the prelude to the encompassing night. The stars will light up the way, drawing our attention. Let's go on an adventure. Xiaoxun pulled out his violin, and the venue fell silent in an instant. Only the sound of the violin echoed as Gongsheng listened to the elegant notes and memories of Xiaoxun flooding back, until he raised his. The music remained chaotic, the deep sea still frigid, as Gongsheng struggled to concentrate, trying to find a sound in the silence. How are you, Mr. Kong? Don't disturb me, I'm hunting for my melody. Just a gentle touch and at ease smile. Don't be mad. It's just like petting a child's head. Come on, let's try again. Your light is so incredibly pure and sparklingly bright. The stars twinkle above us, bringing hope our way. The bright stars gaze down at us all, yes, responding gradually. Gongsheng felt the sound erupt within, though unheard, the duet reaching unparalleled harmony.